Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, let's continue with our review. Okay, so we did last class we were discussing supply side policy. Okay, okay. So if you have any problem with supply side policy, please let me know. So today we'll discuss about globalization. Okay. Okay. So this is the last part of paper two. And so globalization. So globalization means that it's the growing integration of world economy. That means the world economy is that means that if you think about sorry, that means that the economy of the world. That means suppose China's economy, US's economy, UK's economy, India's economy, economy of Bangladesh. Okay, so previously maybe they were not so much interdependent or they were not so interlinked. But now they're too much integrated. That means they're too much dependent on each other. That just observe your own bedroom maybe. Okay, in your bedroom you'll find goods. You'll notice that you're enjoying goods and services from all over the world. Okay, you have um, uh, a British curriculum on your table. You have um, yeah, Chinese lights, Indian clothing, American uh, fashion wear, the mobile phone. Okay, so you see that your even in your small room you have goods and services from all over the world. So that means that you are not only a customer and supplier in the world, you are a very important part of the whole economy or the whole world, because you are mm, uh, that means our country is purchasing from all over the world. Yeah, that means we need them. And also the other country, if you think from the other country's perspective, they also need us because we are they need to sell us. Okay, so countries, that means both parties or the all the countries are in need with each other. Okay, so that's why globalization is taking place. So some of the features of globalization includes goods and services are traded freely across the international border. Okay, there is no government restriction or very few government restrictions. That's why it's not preventing any, or it's not preventing so much to let these goods and services enter between different countries. Okay, next is then people are free to live and work in many countries, in any countries almost, right? So it's becoming flexible and lots of opportunities are there all over the world. So that's why um, globalization is taking place, that there is a high level of interdependence between nations. This means that events in one economy are likely to affect other economy. Recently we suffered from coronavirus, right? So mm, it was just an event in one country, but we were so much interconnected that the whole world were affected. Next, capital can flow freely between different countries. It means people of one country can save money in the bank of another country. Okay, so maybe previously it was very difficult, but now it's very easy. You can move your money between countries very easily. Then there is a free interchange of technology and intellectual property across border. That means that the technology we are exchanging between countries. This is also contributing in yeah, globalization. Okay, you'll find that the latest technology that is getting introduced in Europe maybe or next week or at the same date you'll find it in Bangladesh. Okay. Okay, now let's go through some of the reasons of globalization. So, one of the main reasons of globalization is technology. The technology is improving so much. The ICT, that means these are becoming so advanced that so globalization is becoming very easy and the world is getting interconnected. Okay. So then, think about maybe 10 years ago, if you want to yeah, do a meeting, a business meeting with Chinese people, suppose. So the only way was maybe to go to China and go to their office and then talk to them. But now it's very easy. Like you can just dial them and you'll get access and get connected to so many countries within a few minutes. You'll have video conference and you can share so many resources very easily. Okay. And also the international transport network is improving a lot. Cost of flying has fallen. Previously, maybe only super rich people used to travel, and but now you'll find that frequently people are flying using yeah, transportation air very frequently. And there has been a huge amount of deregulation. That means rules and regulation is becoming more flexible between countries. Previously, the governments were very strict, but now they're becoming very flexible. And privatization is taking place. That means government-owned resources are getting converted to becoming private-owned resources. So again, this is making globalization easy. Yeah. Many firms want to sell abroad because domestic markets have been saturated. Okay, so when these firms, mostly like multinational companies, they are saying that okay, the whole local market is saturated. That means no, the competition is too intense and it's very difficult to expand in the local market. So yeah, one good way is to expand in the global market. That means in other countries. So next we have multinationals. Like the multinationals companies are the large firms, which are like large firms which are which have um, operating facilities in all over the world. So they're not only selling goods and services to different countries, they also have operating facilities. That means they have office or factory or um, mm, this helps them to expand in all over the world. Okay, now let's go through some of the reasons why multinational companies are there. Okay, so one of the main reasons is economies of scale. So if we can produce in large quantity, then we can achieve economies of scale, right? So the multinational company is using this. Like previously, maybe they used to produce for their own country or their surrounding countries, but now they are producing for almost the whole world. So they need to produce in large quantity. So when they're producing in large quantity, Maybe previously it was thousands, now maybe millions and billions and units of output. So what's happening that they're achieving economies of scale. Their average cost is falling, so this is helping them to sell in to all over the world, uh, because their cost is getting reduced. Okay. Next is marketing. They also have a very established and strong marketing strategies, because they have these multinational companies owns lots of successful brands. Okay, which are successful in their home and also abroad. Okay, suppose think about McDonald's. Suppose, okay, so McDonald's is a very successful brand, right? It's not available in Bangladesh, but think that the day it will get it will be launched, it will be definitely a success in our country, right? Why? Because it's a famous brand, it's a successful brand, and so these kind of multinational companies, they can use this brand, successful brand, and go to different countries and easily attract customers using the strong brands. Okay, next is technical and financial superiority. These multinational companies have access to latest technology, the most advanced, sophisticated technologies. So, and they have a bank of knowledge. Okay, so they can use it in their research and development. And also, this research and development is a very expensive thing, so they can also afford it, because they have the money and also the brain and technology and everything. So that's why they are very good compared to any other small firms which can even can't even dream about this kind of technology and advancement, but the multinationals can easily can achieve this. Okay, that's it. So there's two words like foreign direct investment and development aid, which you need to get clarified. Like so in foreign direct investment and development aid, both of them are like the cases when money is flowing between countries. Okay, but foreign direct investment means like in this case, the money is flowing because of business purpose. Okay, so when a multinational company or some business organization is investing in your country for business purpose, that means they are it is an example of FDI or foreign direct investment. And if a foreign aid organization or some country is bringing money to your country to help you, not because of business, it's because of different kind of assistance, then this is known as development aid. Okay. So FDI, um, uh, so let's discuss about FDI a bit more. That FDI is very important because the multinational companies or the foreign firms are bringing money to your country. Why this is so important? So yeah, but first it is okay. So why it is important? So what are the benefits of FDI? Like it ensures job creation. That means like it creates job, right? Because a huge amount of money is coming to your country because of production of goods or services. So they'll come up with factories and other forms of operation facilities. So they'll be needing people. So your country's people will get employed. Then an increase in the income for those who are getting employed. Okay, so income of the people of the country is increasing, so standard of living in general will increase. Then tax revenue for the government will increase, because these foreign firms are here for business purpose, so they need to pay tax to the government. So government will be earning. And then increase in export. One of the main reasons this FTA is coming, because suppose in developing countries like Bangladesh, like we have uh, exports. So exports exports are very important, and the companies are coming over here so that they can enjoy the benefit of cheap labor and other cheap production method, and that's will lead to this rise in productivity. They rise in export. So this is another very good point for or important issue for the developing countries. They encourage FDI. That's why. Okay, next is like access to new technology. So this FD because of FDI we are getting new technologies. So they're bringing technologies so that they can use it for themselves. But we are the country as a whole enjoys on these technologies that is brought by the foreign powers. Then improvement in training and education. So training and education is provided also by the FDI or foreign firms, so that they can train their laborers and use it for them. But ultimately, it leads to a better living standard for all of us. Okay, okay. So we have lots of good mornings here. Okay, so Faisal Kabir is saying good morning, thank you. Good morning, everybody. And then, sir, will the school mocks be starting from this month or next month? You'll get the notice. We are also waiting for the notice. Um, mm, okay. So most probably next month. Okay. Most probably next month. Okay, but it can be in this month as well. Mashid Sharaf said good morning. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Um, then Samin Yasir Hawk is also saying good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Okay. Mm, okay, so let me know if you are facing any problem. Okay. I really appreciate that you guys are attending class in early in the morning. It's a very good thing. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So I'm going back to the topic. Okay, and you'll get notice about the mock. Okay. So it's a new method of yeah, this teacher assessment. Based on teacher assessment, you'll get your grades this time. Okay, it also happened last year, but this time this might be a little bit different. So edexcel will provide the full instructions very soon. Okay, then you'll get to know how you'll get assessed. So most likely you have to appear for a mock. Based on that, you will be evaluated. Okay, so don't worry, the school will inform you. Uh, but keep yeah, studying, prepare yourself. Okay. Okay, so let's get back to FDI. So, government FDI is a very important thing. So, government action to attract FDI. So, so one of the main reason of government's interest about the FDI is that their tax revenue is rising, right? And also the standard of living of the people of the country is rising. And also we did that there are also other benefits like technology exports and lots of other benefits is there. So to enjoy that benefit, government is coming up with many attractive packages so that it can attract FDI. For example, it offers tax breaks, subsidies, grants, and low interest loan. Okay, so this attracts FDI, okay, because these are attractive thing for the yeah, foreign firms, because they don't need to pay tax or pay low amount of tax for a particular period of time. Then they'll enjoy subsidies or grants or loans. These are very attractive thing. Then lift restriction and relax regulation. So like if the rules and regulation are relaxed, then it will be very attractive for foreign funds to come. Then invest in their own infrastructure. Okay, so infrastructure, building infrastructure is very expensive thing. So if the government does it for you, for the foreign funds, then yeah, it's a very good thing. So like think about the Podda bridge we are making. Okay, so Podda bridge is very expensive one, right? So Podda bridge and need to be yeah is built. One of the main reason is to yeah one of the main reason is to yeah what to attract FDI. Okay, so when there will be FDIs, the government will enjoy it, right? So, but to attract them, they're making these roads, bridge, and everything, so that farm will find it easier to produce over here and transport their goods and services. Okay. Like maybe currently all most of the FDIs are coming to Dhaka or Chittagong or all other places where there are infrastructure or where we will have transportation networks. So if when Podda Setu will be there, when Podda Bridge will be there, it will also reduce the transportation cost of those area, and those lands will be used in a very in a very cheap manner by all the foreign firms. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why Podda Bridge is getting built, just to attract foreign direct investments. Then investment in education so that people can get jobs with foreign companies. Okay? So government is investing in education so that there are skilled laborers. If there are skilled laborers who knows how to speak English or write in English, or they can like they know how to run computers. Okay. So this will lead to better skilled worker, and farm will be very interested to come over here and work with us. Okay, and another thing, please notice that we are, I gave you but assignments in the portal. Okay, all the teachers have given you. So do those assignments. Okay, because this will be also considered when we will be evaluating you for this teacher assessment. Okay, so this is a very important thing. So you should mm, uh, do that sincerely. Okay, we have another good morning here, Nasifa Sayara. Okay, thank you. Good morning. Okay, so assignments. Okay, so go to the your portal. There's an assignment. Submit it as soon as possible because this need to be evaluated. Okay. Okay, and this is one of the important contents of this teacher's assessment. Okay, very important for your grade. Okay, do it sincerely and submit it as soon as possible. Okay, then we have development aid. You already know that this development aid is